Hey everybody. I figured well, the video ain't gonna be short. I'll warning beforehand. But I've been doing a little bit of reading, a little bit of YouTube surfing, with one of the most famous philosophers, Alan Watts, and I've been doing a lot of reading on his material, and you may have seen the video that I posted by Alan Watts on my Facebook page. I highly recommend checking that out. But a few things that I've been thinking about lately, and that's, how everyone on my Facebook page is about happiness and positivity and this and that. I have realized that for those of us that have a problem with manic depression, bipolar, BPD, whatever the classification that you were given when you were diagnosed with a mental illness, okay? And this doesn't just mean mentally ill people either. Because somebody who's not mentally ill can have a really hard time and a shit day too, not just us. The fact that we're classified mentally ill doesn't make us special or anything like that, okay? Which I think sometimes I may post to the nature of, hey, look at me, I'm fucking mentally ill, I'm special, I'm special. I do that, okay? I'm here to admit that I fucking do that. And I shouldn't, okay? But this is for anyone, really. My issue, my problem, is that I have a problem holding on to happy thoughts, okay? Happiness, positive thoughts. It's a lot more difficult for me to hold on to those things that help you become a better person when it comes to being happy and positive. And if it's one thing that I've started to think about, it's that happiness and positivity is inside everyone. It's within everybody, including Mr. Grinch, and including the grumpy old guy down the street. It's in everybody. The question that we have to be asking ourselves is, are we accepting it? Are we choosing to be that way? Now, for a long time, when somebody would say to me, whether it's on my Facebook, or in public or wherever, you have a choice to think the way you want and to react the way you want. I would always constantly be in defense mode. And part of the reason and this is no excuse, this is just how it gets stuck in defense mode. Okay, and I'm now realizing that I'm in defense mode and I shouldn't be when a friend is trying to help me and give me advice. Okay? And in those moments, those are the moments where I need to just shut the fuck up and listen to what they're saying and actually think about it. Okay? But I get stuck in defense mode because of, even though I'm 34 years old and sometimes I have a lot of trouble with it, the fact that I still have daddy issues, so a therapist would call. I'm 34 years old and I can't even be in the same room with my own father without getting in a fight, whether it's physical or verbally, okay? Because of the things that he did to my mother and myself and my two brothers and my two sisters, okay? Not a very nice person. And I won't elaborate because I've said it before about what he did besides abusing me and things of that nature. But I was always constantly growing up, we were constantly walking on eggshells all the time, so we were constantly having to be, and not just me, everybody in my family, of course, was constantly in defense mode, okay? I'm constantly in defense mode because of that, okay? And not just my dad, not just my father. People that bullied me in high school, people that hate me now, okay? I'm always in defense mode. And that's why. because I'm so sick and tired inside my head of being hurt by everybody that I just throw up this wall. Okay? And when I throw that wall up, nothing's getting through. It turns from being it turns from being defensive, okay, to, in some cases, denying the whole thing. The whole thing. Just completely denying that I don't do that when I do that. And there are a lot of times on my Facebook page where I'm pretty sure many of you have the right to feel I'm completely full of shit. Because I'll post one thing and then come back completely, or like I'll post a picture or something and then give it 5 minutes later I'm posting something different. Okay? Because I post every 5 fucking minutes, seconds, it may seem. Because I do that. I have a problem with posting every 5 fucking seconds. Because there's so much shit rolling around up here that I just want to spew it. I want to get rid of it. Because I'm tired of it bouncing around like a BB up here. Okay? And in every case, for the person that's manically depressed or anything, venting is one of the best things that you've got. The problem comes when you're venting to people that don't want to hear it all the time. Okay? Because honestly, there's times I just want somebody to just shut the fuck up and listen to me instead of giving me advice. As I'm sure you feel the same way sometimes. You just want somebody to be there to hold your hand and listen to you. Okay? Or yes, yeah, okay. You know, shit like that. You know? So, and when it comes, I've just now started to realize that happiness and positivity are both emotions, both feelings, and they're inside of you. Okay? Those are experiences. A lot of people get caught up that when we die, that's it. Okay? That's all there is. Well, I'm here to tell you that is scientifically incorrect. And the reason that's scientifically incorrect is because when you die and nothing happens, that's not an experience. The universe is constantly in motion. You're experiencing things within the universe. Okay? When the universe is constantly moving. So even when you're dead, you're being reformed into something else. Because when you die, you're reborn. See, there's that constant motion. Because being dead and all you get's black, that's not an experience. We're constantly experiencing things in our lives every single day. And even though there's a bump in the road, that's part of life. You're still living. That's what we're here to do, live. Regardless of how many times you fuck up or whatnot. Keep living it. And don't take shit from anybody. And I know I have a problem saying that because sometimes I take shit from people. But that's the reality of it. Just be yourself. Be true to you. And if nobody likes how you are, then fuck them. It's not their... Because as soon as you start listening to everybody else, that's when you've allowed them to come into your life and start ruling it. And you shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be doing that, and I do it.